Hello. Listen, who that? Who that? We that? So I'm coming on here randomly for a moment
Hello.
because wait, let me make sure I am muted.
Listen, who that?
Hey
Who that?
y'all.
We
Hey
that?
y'all. How can I make sure this is muted?
So I'm
Here we
coming
go.
on.
There we go. Listen, hey y'all. I don't know who's gonna come on, but listen, I am coming through for a quick recap. Who that? We won today. I did get a chance to go out to the game. That was so exciting. Hey. I've been a little low key lately. Y'all saw me very active online last month, but nevertheless, your girl has some goals that she's working towards, and it's keeping me very, very focused. Hey, cousin, my baby cousin, Rita, Kevin, everybody who's joining, welcome in. I'm not going to be on here long, but y'all, today's game was so cool. I just love the power and the unity when we come together today when I was at the Saints game, and I'll get into it, but I'm veering off a little bit. I didn't see black, I didn't see white, I didn't see woman, I didn't see man. I saw New Orleanians, I saw Saints fans coming together as one to support our boys. So I love what the games do and those kind of settings do. Even music concerts have a way of bringing people together from diverse backgrounds, ethnicities, races, thought process. Yes, Rita, unity. So I love seeing those kind of things. So today, y'all, we won the game. It was really cool being there. Hey, Charles. It was really cool being there in the presence of everyone. I went with a good friend. He literally begged me because I was like, no, I need to go study. I need to go study. But I'm trying to be kind to myself, find balance and self-care. So I got outside for a little while. I miss outside. I've been inside for a while, just focused on my goals that I'm working towards, right? So, but I had a revelation, and I want y'all to like really tap in and stick with me because I feel like this is going to bless somebody. Is going to bless you if you stick with me. I had a revelation at the game today as we said, and I had to text it or type it out as I sat there because I said I didn't want to lose this, and this is good. This is going to touch somebody. All right, so if you're on this live or you're watching later, I believe this word is for you. I do believe it's for you. So I'm calling this the power of your impact or your influence. You know, we use the word influencer a lot these days. We have social media influencer, brand influencers, people who just have this air to them or about them, and they have impact on people, right? And we look at certain people and we're saying their beauty, their stature, their education, the way that they hold themselves, the way that they speak, the way that they can articulate, the circles that they run in. That's what gives them influence. And nevertheless, I do believe that most influencers have those qualities and abilities. But if you stick with me on this live, I believe that God is trying to do something in you, and He's trying to get you to see yourself differently, right? So I'm calling this the power of your impact or influence. Like I said today, I went to the Saints game. It was really good being out and about with the people. Just feeling good. The music was good. The boys played. They whipped the Panthers. Okay. I don't really even understand football, but I clap when other people clap. I boo when other people boo. Okay. Those are my two cues until I learn the game. It's okay. I'm coming. Don't judge me. So these are the notes that I wrote regarding what I saw or one thing I experienced. So I was sitting in the plaza level behind the Saints where the opposing team can score on that area in that area. So I attended the Saints game and it felt so good to be outside, I said. And your girl has had to remain focused on a big goal that I'm working on. So it just really felt good to be out and about, right? Well, while at the game, I observed an individual. There was this one guy, like towards the he was the closest to the field, right, in our area. And I was sitting in this section, and he was the section over at the front, near closest to the field. So get that visual in your head. I'm like mid area in this section, he's in the front, so he's where everyone can see him. He's very visible and he's very captivating. All right, so while at the game, I observed an individual that was so adamant about getting the crowd or his section to engage in the wave. Now, if you don't know what the wave is, it's simply where you take your arms. I know most people know what this is, but I'm just trying to talk to everybody. I'm trying to meet everybody on every level. So it's where you take your arms and then you raise them and then you let them fall. So when people come to your area, everyone in your area together in unity, you raise those arms and you drop them. And that is what the wave is. And we do it at like a wave, like every section does it, right? So he was so adamant on getting everybody to buy into his desire, his want to let's do the wave, right? And I thought it was so funny and I thought it was so captivating that I just really honed into what he was doing. I wasn't even worried about the game. I was just really tuned into what he was doing or how he was trying to get the people around him to buy in, right? He passionately pulled others into his plot to do the wave. He persistently and perseveringly pulled people in. And then a cluster of people bought in around him, right? Other people were still kind of seeming skeptical. I mean, the energy was good in the room, period. So I feel like people would have bought in, but people slowly bought in, right? So as he continued to plot and get everybody amped up, he's like, you come on, come on, come on. He's getting people to buy in. He's getting people to get excited. He's trying to rev them up, rile them up, get them excited, get them engaged in what he's trying to do, which is the wave, right? So he gave the people a blueprint. I saw him doing all of this motioning, and I'm imagining he was saying, "Okay, y'all, on three, 1, 2, 3, we're gonna all do the wave. We're gonna get it started, and we're gonna go throughout this section, right?" I think he was only aiming for his one particular section, but stick with me. I'm going somewhere. So he said, on a count of 3, I saw him doing these hand motions. On a count of 3, we'll get up and do the wave. I was reading his mouth because listen, I wanted to do it too. Even though I was in this section, I was like, I was ready. Okay. But with continual prompting, pushing, and motivation, the wave soon ignited throughout his section first, right? So I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes. Like people started doing it, but it started dying off into the next 2 sections, right? But he wouldn't let up. He wouldn't quit. He kept saying, y'all, let's do it again. I saw him doing this, right? And for my music people, my church people, music ministry, this means again, right? So he kept saying, do it again, do it again. And then the people, they did it again. They got up, did the wave. This time it went a little bit further, right? He didn't give up. He kept pushing. He didn't care how many people didn't buy into it. He said, let's do it again. Let's do it again. So this time, I think after 3, 4 times, the wave just took off. And I'm telling you, it didn't just stop at section 1, 2, or 3. It literally went around the building. Like, I don't know if you're getting excited. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say or where I'm going, but it went throughout the entire building, around the whole dome, not just the plaza or lower level. I saw some people on the upper levels joining in. Like there are thousands, I want to say hundreds of thousands of people in there, but they joined in. And not just one cycle, it was 2 cycles, all from this one guy and him being passionate and not giving up and persisting, right? So now this is what I came to say. This is what I came to say and encourage you if you're still rocking with me, if you're watching this later. Whew. It took one person to send a wave throughout the whole building. He had another guy with him, but he was the initiator. He was the igniter. He was the spark to the flame that went throughout the entire building. And you know what that wave did? It made people feel good. It brought us together in unity. It made us laugh. It made us smile. It made us feel good in that moment of where we were coming to support the saints, where we were coming to, we all had different reasons why we came, but we all came and we were all in that one space and it made us feel good. What am I trying to say? That one guy, his impact, his perseverance, his pushing, his vision, him pushing sparked the whole room twice, 2 cycles, the whole Superdome. You never know what it made people feel in that moment, right? You don't know how people may have felt in that moment from that one guy's ignition. So what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is the same way he made impact in that moment, you can make the very same impact. There is something on the inside of you that can spark things in other people, that can set everyone around you ablaze, that can shift them into moving forward, into doing something, into action, into shifting into something. I really hope you're I really hope you're catching this the way I saw it. I really hope I am portraying this message the way I saw it. Yes, Rita, your influence matters, man. You don't know whether you are called or meant to impact on a local level. Like, let's say some of you may be called to impact your children or your family members. And I wouldn't even rate that as minuscule, because you never know the impact and the shift that the people around you have, or how they can touch others, or how they can speak a word unto them because you shifted, because you did something to positively influence and encourage that individual. So I'm not even going to diminish or discredit on a local level. But what if you are called to influence your family members, your friends, your co-workers, your neighbors? What if you are called to set them ablaze, to be a positive influence, to have impact on them? Or some of you are called on a more global scale, right? To touch masses. What I want you to remember, what I want you to take away from this moment is to not discredit small beginnings. Do not despise humble beginnings. I don't care if you go live and there's only one person watching. I don't care if you post something every day and only 3 people like it. I don't care if you have an endeavor that you know that God told you to do and nobody's helping you, nobody's pushing you. I don't care if you start that t-shirt line and you know that God's hands is on it and your family members aren't supporting it. If you know that it was something given to you by God, it's something that he planted on the inside of you, that you know that you need to push forward and birth, you have to trust that he's going to carry it out. You have impact. on your life. You're influencing somebody in your life. I want you to remember that you are not insignificant. Your life matters. Your voice matters. What you say to someone matters. Somebody's looking to you for that positivity, for that push, for that encouragement, right? I don't know. That's what that moment said to me, right? That one guy getting everybody to buy in set that whole dome ablaze with the wave. So I want you to remember the takeaway for today is you matter, your life matters, you have impact and influence. You are an influencer. You don't have to be paired with Fashion Nova or Ulta. These are some things I like. But you don't have to be paired or endorsed by those people to be called an influencer. We all have a different level of influence that we're called to. So do not compare yourself to someone who is on a major or national scale and then say that you are less than. Don't discredit yourself, and don't discredit your level of impact. That's right. I am an influencer. Whether it's your child, whether it's other children, your neighbors, your family, friends, your life matters. You are an influencer and you have impact to make in this world. Okay? That's really all I came to say. I hope I said it the way that I saw it. I hope I really relayed it the way that I felt it. So I did go off script, off of notes, but God bless you. And just remember that you are an influencer. Don't discredit the influence, what God gave you in your hands. Do not despise humble beginnings. Everybody is called to a different sphere or realm of influence, but doesn't mean that yours is less than anyone else's. Okay? I love y'all. God bless you. And have a beautiful, beautiful Sunday. And remember, who that? Who that? Bye.